Does it work? Are we working? I'm so sleepy, guys. Hello, hello, everybody. It feels like forever since we just talked. Hello, everybody. Saw the Blue Archive announcement. What announcement did Blue Archive made about the anniversary polls? I'll be doing a stream of the anniversary polls. It's 100 free polls, but from my previous experience with anniversary, my luck has not been the best, so I'm gonna need all of your powers to make sure that I get that freaking swimsuit. Who was the last anniversary banner? Was it New Year Mutsuki? Or was it I don't remember. Gosh, it's not Neru. Who was the last anniversary poll? Because I remember, I think it was Mutsuki, New Year Mutsuki. Or something, because I streamed it and we pulled, because I stream all of my polls. Of course, we have to share all of our luck together. But we had to hard pity carry. Got the character that we... No, it's Battle Shirogo that was on the banner, just like Battle Hoshino. It's Battle Hoshino and Battle Shirogo for anniversary, and I got both of them, cause I needed both of them, cause yeah, and we spent all of... Wait, my Primo gems all gone. It was in the stream. I remember now. I'm tuning my gears. It was a while ago. Want me sitting on the floor or standing? I'm sitting on the floor! I'm not that tall! Wait, I'm not... Wait. Wrong. I'm not that short. Jeez. I moved to the side because I wanted to make a gift when we return back. I am sitting down. No, actually... Oh! What was that? That was the void. No, actually, I'm not sitting down. I'm standing up. Can you tell? I'm standing up. I can stand up on the table if you want. Although some people may say it's rude, but I can stand on the table. Though some people might say, hey, it's rude to stand on a table. What do you want? This is my table. What are you gonna do about it? My table. Of course, I will never ever step on my dear little pudding. But I will stomp on my table anyhow I want, because it's my table. If you have a problem with it, then you need to get your own tables, because we're not sharing. I mean, I don't mind if you want to share tables. Why are we talking about tables? What was the conversation again? I swear. Oh wait, I haven't even finished reading the the super chat. Many people recommended me for what? Blue Archive? Yeah, Blue Archive! I love Blue Archive, guys. I don't know, I haven't touched Twitter in so long. I recently had an eye infection, and the doctor recommended me to not look at blue screen so much, which means I can't stare at my phone for too long. And although doctor's advice is just like life lessons, it's a recommendation, not compulsory. I tried looking at my phone for a long period of hours, but it hurts after like the 20-minute mark. And so I decided to stay away from social media. And I still scroll TikTok, because TikTok has auto scroll mode. But I'm listening TikTok like listening Spotify. It's on audio mode only. Because if I stare at it for too long, my eyes will hurt. So it's just on the side of my bed. I use it as a podcast. Just on auto as it scrolls. Do you know I have 9 hours daily on TikTok? Like 46 hours a week. 46, 47 hours a week. All from TikTok consumptions. Like, it's insane. I don't even know. You could... Well, technically, I kind of open TikTok as a loop. Because when I wake up, I immediately... First thing I do, it's like I'm an army soldier. You know how in armies, you get called for roll call at 6 o'clock in the morning, and the first thing you do is, "Good morning, Sergeant!" And then you go for runs. Actually, I don't really know. Would anybody with similar profession enlighten me? What is it that you guys do? I just thought you guys like wake up at 6 o'clock, go run like roll call down at the center area, and then they're like, okay, platoon squad, platoon this, platoon that, platoon that. And you'd be like, yes, Sergeant, yes, Sergeant, yes, yes, Sergeant, yes, Sergeant. They're like, I can't hear you, yes, Sergeant. It's like, you don't sound like you're waking up. You don't sound like you had breakfast. Yes, Sergeant. That's more like it. And then you guys go like take showers, like 5 minutes. 5 minutes too long. Like you take like a 2 minute, 1 minute super speed. 1 super speed minute shower, because everybody is fighting for that shower time. How do you even take a 1 minute shower? You go in, you go in, and then you take soap and you rub over your body for 30 seconds. And then you open the water and you rub your body for another 30 seconds. And then you get out. And then the other person get in. Systematic. Systematic shower. And then after that you come out. And then you guys go to like a dining hall. And then in the dining hall, I don't know, the waitresses will come up. And then they will bring gigantic, huge trolleys of food. Very important food for the day. And then after that, you guys split it off to do whatever you gotta do, I guess. Is that how it is? Am I doing a good army simulator experience? Do you feel like you're back in the army? I'd sooner shower in a car wash. Not gonna lie, that sounds like a really frugal and amazing idea. Why don't people go shower at the car wash? You know there's automatic car washes it's like a big box that you go through, and then there will be brushes that come and brush the outside of your car. What if you just strip yourself naked and then just sit on top of your car and let it spray you with soap and then let it rub you with its sponges and then air dry you dry, and then you come out and then you shower, and it's you shower and your car showers. That's 2 plus 1, and you saved money on shampoo and on body soap cause the shop does it for you, and you don't even have to move a wink. You just let the machine shower for you. And I'm pretty sure any soap will do. You don't, unless you have sensitive skin. I'm pretty sure any soap will work on your body. I have a point, you know. You just met me from Blue Archive? What is going on with Blue Archive? I shall check later. But it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet new viewers. I hope you have a fun time staying here. Wait, I should probably do like a good introduction. I am Master of the Dark, Savior of the Holy Light. I am powers of darkness and light on my side. It is me, Remilia Nefis, La Creatura Darkness, bring you powers from dark and light, for fate hath led us to meet again. Nice to meet you. I hope you have a fantastic time here with me. Yippee! There's 3 things I love in this world: anime, Blue Archive, and you guys. Yippee! And I have 2 goals in life. Goal number 1, world domination. Goal number 2 is to gain 1 centimeter. Well, so far my goals towards the first one has been pretty successful compared to the second one, but there is no give up. You can't find giving up in my dictionary. I will search for all the ways to gain that 1 extra centimeters. And crab in Japanese, Kani? I am not Kani. Sheena is Kani. I'm not Kani. But I like to eat Kanis. They are very yummy. Especially cold. And raw. I like to eat my Kanis raw. They taste better that way. You get to taste how fresh they are. Add a little bit of soy sauce and wasabi, and they're so sweet. You gotta eat them raw. When you cook them, it's not that nice. But when it's raw, it's juicy, it's fresh, it's moist. Now I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. When I was in Japan, I ate a lot of kanis. It was really good. See? I don't think I can get any good ones here, though. But Japan for kanis! Always for kanis. Steamed is kinda nice. That's almost the same as boiled, isn't it? Boiled, steam. I don't really know a lot I don't know cooking terminology. If there's smoke, It's called, I think, I don't know. I have no idea. But make sure you get it from reputable sources. Well, I once had food poisoning at the beach from the consequences of my own actions. I was a story I told you guys a long time ago, but I don't mind repeating the story. It was summer, and we had a summer party at the beach, which is my worst nightmare because I have a love and hate relationship with the beach. Number one, I hate the beach because it means I have to go out, and I hate going out. I don't like to go out. I don't like to see people. I don't like the sun. I don't like huge area of exposure. I like to be in my little basement in my little square box, wrapped in my little tunnel. I like darkness more than I like light for this one. But I do love beaches. But I love beaches, right? I love beaches. Because in almost every romance manga, they always confess at the beach. It's always the beach. They confess. It's either it's in fireworks or they go to the beach. And then the girl confesses and said, I really like you. And then she smiles. And then the manga panels to the back where you can see the sea glimmers at night. And the stars shining in the background. The real love confession at the beach. Or the sunset. For confessions. So that's why I love it, but I hate it. It sounds good fictionally, but real? Nah. Everything sounds good fictionally. Yes! Beach episode is the classic filler. If you watch anime, they always have a filler. Group class beach activity! And then you see the girls will go swim, and then the guys will play volleyball on the beach, or they try to throw balls into the water, and then the teacher will be underneath the parachute. And then some will go eat ice cream, some will bury their classmates in sandcastle. And then the gag comedy is they forgot their classmate in the sandcastle, and he wakes up after a nap and realizes everybody else have left. Or you have the romance scene where they're just, walking in the beach, and then you have a very heartfelt confession, just at the beach. It's quiet, nobody's there. And then the male lead will follow the female lead. And then the female lead will say, hey, you wanna take a dip in the sea? And then the male lead's like, yeah. And then the male lead will go with the female lead, and then they will laugh. And then the male lead will start saying something really poetic. Or no, normally it's the female lead. She will say something really poetic, like I have never really been a big fan of sunset because the night sky is my favorite thing. The night sky is quiet, unlike the sunset, and the night sky is comforting, quiet. It's like a quiet presence that gives me so much comfort and makes me feel like home. Home isn't really a place, but home is a feeling. Just like you, male lead. You're like the night sky to my ocean. You're always there, protecting me and giving me the home I've always wanted. And then she smiles, and then her background will sparkle, sparkle, kira, kira. And then it'll pan to the male lead. And then the male lead will look emotionally, and then he will have wind blowing at him. And then it'll pan back to the female, and she'll be like, Millie, I like you. And then the male lead will be like, I like you too. And then it'll pan to them holding hands at the beach, and then you'll be like, the end! Fireworks or interrupt the confession. No, that's a school festival. That's during school festival when the two of you found some staircase to some shrine that's really empty and that's away from everybody. And then the two of you look at each other and just like, male lead, there's something I've been wanting to tell you for the longest time. Or it's like the male lead's like, female lead, I've been meaning to tell you something. Like, you've always cared about me, and you've always treated me like nobody else would. And then suddenly it's like, fireworks! And it's like... And then fireworks over, and she's like, what? What did you just say? It's like, no, nothing. It's nothing. And then the episode ends. What? And then the anime will never give you like the dating scenes. I wish more romance anime would have more dating scenes. I'm tired of the prologue, man. Just give me just confess in episode 3 and give me the dating scenes. I don't want to friggin' wait for the build up for friggin' 11 episodes and then they confess at 12 and it's like, that's it. That's it. Where's the dating? What the? Where's the marriage? Or they skip to marriage and it's like, come on, man. What about the dating? That's why I really like established couples anime, cause it's better that way. Way better. The rest is left up to your imagination. My imagination, that's what AO3 is for, man. It's not what... That's why every time I finished an anime, I end up going to AO3 so I could find any crumb of after story. Cause, you know... I don't want to imagine, I just want to watch. Man, if I can imagine, then I don't need to watch anime. Maybe the audience can't relate to the dating part, or else we all had unrequited love experience. Yeah, but I would like to see the aftermath of the love experience. Like, season 1 is all about chasing. And then season 2 is about dating, and then, you know, the problems that they have felt during dating. Maybe the authors never had a romantic relationship before, so that is not their expertise, therefore they don't write about it. Or maybe they don't really feel like it's worth writing the dating scene. They feel like, because you're already dating, there's not much of a chase to it. Like, it's stagnant now, you know? Like, dating is stagnant, so maybe that's what the authors feel. I don't know. Face anime? Ooh, face anime would be so nice. See, the weave in me. I too never had romantic relationship experience. I too never have romantic relationship experience. I feel, I get you, homie. I get you. All of my romantic relationship are all of, all of my romantic relationships is me self-inserting into shoujo mangas. So I don't know what it's like. Is it bad that I plan not to in the foreseeable future? Well, I'm here now, so your future will now be seeable. No more foreseeable. Seeable. Arigato, member. Arigato, member. Tecom and Kevin and other Steve. Wow, Lummy, you sound better. The story about babies. How you calm babies. How I calm babies. I don't know. I don't really think about like relationship stuff. I'm super inexperienced. I don't actually know what it's like to like fall in love. Does falling in love with fictional characters count? Does, right? You know, me, my first love was Sasuke. He was really cool. And he made my heart beat like nobody else would. And I got really betrayed. Maybe because I get very parasocial. I get really betrayed when him and Sakura got married, that I refused to watch Boruto, and even if I did, I skipped every part where there's Sakura. And every time I see a fan art of Sasuke and Sakura on Twitter, I mute the account. Like I don't like, I just mute. Am I a hater? Cause I get really jealous, you know? Like, what the freak, man? Like, yeah. Whatever, man. That's just how I am. I get very parasocial towards, like, 2D things. Not just people, but things. Your first anime crush died. Oh, my condolences. You know what? It's okay. Technically, they're anime, which means they can't die. So if you have a strong mentality in your head, you can imagine an arc where they reborn in the modern world. And then you recognize them. And then you both meet in a different reincarnation. Yeah! I am the definition of the Lulu. As long as you believe and imagine, nothing is dead. I get very parasocial towards inanimate objects too. I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I just can't let go of a lot of things. I feel bad. I feel like every object in this world has a soul. Not even a soul, but I feel really bad for objects, or like Like, for example, if I used a cup, I will use the cup until the cup is no longer usable. And then maybe I'll use that cup as like a holder for something. And then, you know, if I really can't use the cup anymore, I'll build a funeral for my cup. Because it has been my friend for so long. Just like the story I told you how my phone got obliterated by a truck. I held a funeral because I feel like I spend a lot of time with my phone and I get a little bit attached towards my phone. And I feel very guilty. Like, I cried. I cried for my phone. Not because like, oh man, I'm gonna spend money. No, I cried because like, my phone died. Like, man, like this phone has been with me for so long and then we have been through so much and it just died. And I realized that I cannot get my phone back anymore. Like, I still have my new phone right now. It's new. But it feels so different. Then I feel really bad because man, it feels like I'm in some sort of romance anime and I fell in love with a boy and then he died and then now I have a replacement guy, but then all I could think about is him, is my ex. That's me right now. Like, it's so unfair towards my new phone for me to feel so guilty. You know, and I don't want my phone to feel like it's a replacement. Like, I want my phone to feel like it will be used and it's going on a new adventure with me. But then I feel so bad because I miss my old phones. Oh my god, do you guys understand the conflict that I'm feeling? Like, it is, like, that. Am I just weird? You can be honest, you know. I appreciate honest. Am I just weird? I like get really attached to items and things very quickly. And when I get attached, I go really deep. Yes, I have a lot of sentimental values towards things. That's why I'm a hoarder. Cause I just, you know, I even feel bad for fruits. And I don't know, there's something wrong, I'm so weird. But like, when I go to the grocery store and, you know, and I look at all the fruit and vegetables, and you have one side that's the sales section, that's it's all on half price. And then some of the potatoes are rotten, and I feel really bad, really guilty, because what do you mean the potato grew all its life to be eaten, but then it ends up being in trash? Like, would the potato live a better life if it had been prettier? Or would the potato have been in a better life if it had been a Yukon potato, but it was born a russet potato? And people know russet potato are the poor potatoes. And it never had a chance. Had it been born a Yukon potato, people would have bought it. Had it been born with a potato with no defects, maybe people would have gave it a chance. But nobody did. But how can you blame the poor potato for being born that way? It's not like the potato asked to be born that way. Why are people still so picky with vegetables and fruit, only wanting the best? What about those that get left? I feel so sad. I feel like crying even talking about it right now. Like I feel just rot and get thrown into trash. Like, that's so sad when I think about it. And then, you know, like fish, those fish and those chicken. It's like, sometimes I don't really want to think about it, but it feels sad whenever I think about how the chickens are, you know, like they're all born and stuck in a cage, not able to roam free, and then they die. Maybe because I'm a farmer. Like, I grew up with farm animals, so I grew up with chickens and ducks. And they have feelings too. They feel very happy too. Like, if you pet them and they feel very happy. And I like to pet my chicken cause they feel happy. And then they sleep comfy, they eat good. And then all they do is lay eggs. But then I think about all the chickens that are in those slavery farm, born to be eaten like all your life. They never had a glimpse of light. They were born in the dark cage and there they will live in a dark cage. Like, it makes me feel really sad whenever I think about stuff like that, but then it's like inevitable because I love chicken! That's even worse because I like to eat chicken! But the thing is, every time I eat chicken, I think about those chicken and then I feel so bad and then I don't want to eat it. But then if I don't eat it, it'll be waste and that means the chicken will be born for nothing. And then I just... Man, it's so hard to live in this world. Can somebody just inject me with a numbing thing so I don't have to feel so bad? You know? This is so sad. I wish I didn't have to feel that way. Thank you, Mr. Chicken, for being so yummy. Yeah, I'm very grateful for all of my food. If they never experience joy, then they are incapable of knowing what they are missing. Yeah, but we know what joy is, so... It's not about, like, how much they suffer. It's about how much you're affected by them, you know? To them, they probably is used to it, but it's hard when it's on your side. Because you know what they could have been. But they don't. That's so sad. But I make sure to not waste any food. Yeah! Don't waste food. Always finish food. See. But I don't really eat meats that much anyways. They're a little fickle to cook. I mean, before I joined FaZe, I was washing my chicken with soap because I thought that was the most natural thing to do, to wash it with soap because it was so slimy and I wanted the slime to go away, and I thought slimy means dirty, so I just pumped some dish soap and washed the chicken away. Then every time I do that, yeah, I do that with beef too. But every time I do that with minced beef, when I use dish soap and minced beef, the beef just disintegrated and just go away. Go away. It just disappears. Like, like the marshmallow and the raccoon. Like, it's just gone. Like, Omi, I miss you too. Yeah, you washed the mints. I did wash the mints. I thought that was the most natural thing to do, cause you gotta wash your meat, you know? So wash everything with dish soap. Until really I joined Face Connect, and then I realized you're not supposed to wash your meat. Not even with soap, you're just not supposed to wash them. Like, you're supposed to just cook them straight away. And I thought, oh. But I couldn't handle looking at how slimy they are. And I can't really exactly cook, so I just gave up on buying raw meat. Because they end up rotting all the time, and then they have worms, and then, like, I have seen... I'm so used to having worms in my garbage bag, they don't even faze me anymore. There was one time I went on a vacation and I came back with a biohazard Chernobyl in my kitchen. Cause I left my place thinking I had cleaned every single spot. Which later I realized that I have not. And I went on like a 1-month trip away. And I came home. And the first thing I noticed was not the smell. The first thing I noticed was the floor. It was snowing. Except had I went to take a closer look, that the little bits of snow was not snow, but dried up maggots all over the floor. And I was thinking, dried maggots? But I threw the trash and I checked the trash and it was empty. But why do I have dried up maggots all over? Like, it's not even a fly. It's just maggots. I don't see any flies. I don't even know. Maybe they didn't hatch? Or something. And then it was all over the kitchen, the living room. It was everywhere on the floor. And it was literally like it's snowing. Like I got Isekai to America or something. And then I think to myself, where could this have gotten from? Could it be from next door? Could it be from... But it's impossible because I don't have any neighbors. Like, my neighbor is like a house away, so how could that be? Is it like a new zombie apocalypse? I thought it was a zombie apocalypse for sure. Thought it was the start of a new apocalypse or something, like started with maggots. And then I turned to the side of my table and there I saw a Tupperware. And I was really brave because I opened the Tupperware with my bare hands, and the moment I open it up, it's like I opened a Pandora box. It's like I got transported to Chernobyl and I sniffed the first radiation. I know I like the smell of gasoline, but Oh man, this thing was way worse than the smell of gasoline. I don't like it. You know what it was? It was fried egg that was left in a Tupperware container that I forgot to dispose of, cause I have a little bit of a object permanence. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. Hee hee. Well, I guess it failed me this time, cause I clearly did not see that huge Tupperware with fried egg. Can I even call it fried egg at this point? Because it was green and black. Was it even a fried egg? It's unrecognizable. It's like a horror movie. Like it's like the egg mutilated or something. It's no longer white and yellow. It's black and green. And then they have maggots all over. But they're all dried, which led me think made me think that maybe because there is no air in the room, so they all suffocated and died. Which means that I basically conducted the G word without even knowing, because all of the maggots died. They all could have been flies. I kid you not, I think there were thousands of them. I just murdered like maybe hundreds and thousands of maggots without even doing anything. And I called the pest control, and then they sprayed like this toxic gas all over the place, and it was all good. But that was a hard learned lesson to always double check, because I don't have object permanence. You need a day to clean out your kitchen if there's some rotting stuff. It's really hard to get motivation for me to clean or do anything. I can't just, okay, I want to clean, I will clean. No, I need some sort of an impulse for me to do that. I need some sort of a motivation, something to hit my dopamine, you know, I need something to make me want to do it. And then I will hyper focus for the next 5 hours, just like how I cleaned. I was only actually supposed to clean. I mean, well, it all started with me washing a cup, and then I looked over and I noticed that my sink is a little dirty, and then I took wet wipes and then I wiped it. And then I'm like, I'm already wiping this. Why don't I just clean the entire fridge? And I do that. And then after that, I'm like, well, I'm already cleaning my entire fridge. Why don't I just throw all the stuff that I don't need in the place? And then that took me 3 friggin' days because I get so indecisive. I had to Google on TikTok how to declutter. And it was not easy. But I learned this really cool hack. If you take any item and you ask yourself, will I buy this again? Yes, keep. No, throw away. And then that helped me a lot. I threw away a lot of expired foods, which made me realize that maybe I shouldn't hoard so much canned stuff. I mean, canned stuff is still fine. I still eat expired canned foods. Because expiry date is just... It says... You know, expired dates I feel are a scam. Anything with label that says best before this date just means it's best before this date. After this date, it's just okay. So you're good. It will not expire after the best before date. It will maybe expire after the just okay date. So it's best before, just okay before, not okay before, do not before. You know? So things like canned foods can last a long time. Even tens of years. You know, like there's this lady I like to watch. Her name is Miss Fallout. And she will open up canned food from a long time ago. Or canned food during the war. All Fallout theme. And yeah, look, still edible, so I believe that canned food is meant to last for a very long time. Wumi, have you ever tried eating a military MRE for a video? I have tried eating a military MRE on stream. I almost died because I ate the black heating charcoal thing that you're not supposed to eat. Just like how I used to... Just like how I thought those do not eat packages are seasonings. And I ate silica gel before. You know those packaging that has little white transparent beads? I always thought those were candies that you eat at the end of every meal. That's why it says do not eat, because you're supposed to eat it after a meal. And one time, the first time I encountered it, I ignored it. But then one time I decided, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll just eat it. I opened it up and I put it in my mouth and it's so salty. So I thought maybe this is seasonings or something. And I googled. And it turns out you're not supposed to eat the thing. Yeah, I thought they were seasoning packets. That says do not eat means like you don't eat on its own, but you're supposed to mix it with the food. You know... I know, I'm a little, I don't know, man. I thought you could eat it. I'm not even gonna justify anything. I really thought you could eat it. Do you go to hospital for that? No, I was fine. I bite into it and it was really yucky and I just spit it out and rinse with water and nothing happened. But one time I did like poured it in my instant noodles and I added water and then my soup tasted so horrible. I just threw the whole thing away. How do you read that and think, oh, maybe this other way? I don't know, man. Why do you gotta say it that way? This is why they put 10 warnings on things. You remind me of my auntie. She once told me that I'm the reason why shampoo has instructions. What does that even mean? I'm the reason shampoo has instructions. Does shampoo even have instructions? thought you were just supposed to put it on your head and rub, rub, rub. Yeah. You know. Arigato super chat potato. Oh, why am I getting my super chat so late? Weep not for the simple potatoes with me. It's okay, cause now we will weep together with the potatoes. Your auntie is so real. I mean, come on, who has never tasted shampoo before? Touch your heart. Touch your heart. Can you really look at me in the eye and tell me you've never swallowed shampoo? Not even once? Not even through curiosity? Does your curiosity not tempt you once to eat shampoo? Does it not tempt you that maybe that nice smelling liquid might taste good? Did it not? Did it not? Staring at you. It's okay to be honest. We're all honest here. No? Wow, you have more self-control than I thought. I can't control my curiosity. It's like a feral instinct inside of me. I'm like an animal at the end of the day. Biting is a punishment. They let you. Gosh, should I say? I like biting bar soaps. I still do bite bar soaps. Ah, Vika, arigato. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the raid. Arigato redo Pico-chan. Ayomina. We gotta speak Japanese now. Arigato redo Pico-chan. みんなおはようございます。おはようございます。今ウェミと一緒に遊ぶ一緒に遊ぼうよ一緒に遊ぼうよ 2 a.m. おはよう2 a.m. is what? にwait, I got it. 時半 Is that it? 2時 Wait, no, that's han. That's 2 How do you say 2 a.m.? 2時間 Why are you saying? No. 2時間今2 時間です午前2時午前2時今午前2時ですよ遅くなったからレミと遊ぼう遊ぼう means to play or hang out. Adobo means eat. It's 2 a.m. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. here. Japan is 1 hour faster than me. We're both living in the future. みんなと未来に住んでいます。他のみんなと日本人と海と今未来に住んでいるLemmy, you should get a cute goat costume because of your horn. What do you mean, my horn? I'm not a goat. But then they do like to say goats look like Satan because of how their eyes are. I don't know. Maybe I do have genes inside of me, you know. Maybe some days I yap, some days I me. You wanna know the difference between a sheep? Wait, a cat meows, a dog barks, a sheep meh? Does the sheep meh meh? Meh meh? There's goat and then there's sheep. Sheep would meh meh like me. And then, well, I mean, that's how the sheep in my farm sounds like. They would go me. And then normally they speak in short sentences. They just go like me. No! A sheep goes by! No! The male sheep! The male sheep... What's by? No! The male goat! The big boys, they go like... Yes, how they sound like, man! A little deeper, they're like... Kind of sound like a horse. They're like... I don't know why, but they do sound lower pitch than a sheep. I like to imitate animal noises when I'm bored. Maybe because I don't have any friends. I only have animals to play with. So I always imitate their noise. Like goose. Like, I used to raise a lot of gooses. I don't know. But I can perfectly imitate their sounds. They sound like... And then they will think you're one of them. And then you're like somehow in the pack. And because you look so weird, because you don't look like them, they will think you're like a defect. Like you're the rut of the family. So then now they're determined to protect you because you're the weak one. They're the strong ones. And that's why they will only they will walk in front of you to protect you, cause you look different than them, so they think you're like gonna die or something. I mean, that's what they would do to me, dude. Oh, and then they would chase away people too. It's really funny whenever there's like a mailman that comes and gives mail, and then all of a sudden you're like, and then they run, and then the mailman got so scared. And I remember we never get mailmen. We have to collect our mail at the mail station, cause no people would ever come. Great alarm. Yeah, but they're really noisy though. They get annoyed at everything. Like if they see something ugly, they will scream. And they're kind of like wolves. If one of them screams, the other would follow, and then it becomes a whole gang of them. There's like honk, 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 honk. Do you know what a boostard is? I have no idea. What's a boostard? More lore for you. Christmas is in 1 week. Christmas is in 1 week, and that information makes you happy. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. I don't celebrate Christmas. Did I ever tell you the story where I think about it and it's like, you know how those Christmas celebrations in shopping malls, you would always have Santa appearances. Well, since a really young age, my parents have already told me that Santas don't exist. Therefore, I already have my immersion broken that Santas don't exist. And so, one day we were at the mall, and there was a Christmas event, and all the children gathered around like a huge carol. And then right in the middle is this big red chair. And sitting on top of this big red chair is a big fat Santa. And Santa was so big. He was like I don't know. He was huge. Anyways, I then saw like people lining up, and then I think it was my auntie or something, then, or my cousins. I don't really know. I don't really remember much. It's really spotty. My memory was really spotty. But all I remember was somebody wanted to go and queue up for Santa. And I had to accompany them. So I followed them through to sit down, and then each kid would get up to sit on Santa's lap. Like, man, I swear, Santa must have the best job ever. You get little children on your lap. God damn. And then the children were, you know, going up, sitting on Santa's lap. And then Santa would ask, "What would you like for Christmas?" and then they would whisper into Santa's ears. And then the whole time I'm so fixated at Santa's beard, cause I'm wondering, how did he wear the beard? Did he stick the beard on? Or like, how do you have beard that long? Like, did he grow it, or did he super glue it, or is it sellotape, or is it some sort of technology that I don't know? And so it's my turn, and then I got up, and then I got to his lap, and he's like, "Little girl, what would you like for Christmas?" And I was so fixated at his beard, that when I finally get to see, I just somehow I just yanked it, and it turns out it's like a mask. You wear it over your ears. And I just yanked it, and I'm like, and then I froze at that moment because I didn't know what to do, because I accidentally just yanked out his beard. Like, I just wanted to see how did he attach his beard, not rip it out of his chin, and now he looks naked. Like, Santa just looks like the guy in Kentucky Fried Chicken without a beard. Oh my god. Naked Santa is horrible. Never Google that. Never even. Santa naked is weird. No. No beard. The beard is like it's clothes. No beard Santa is weird. Weird. A bald Santa with beard is fine, but like a Santa with hair and has no beard, that is that is weird. And so my first reaction was and then I was like, Santa's not real. You're a fraud. You're not real. And then all of a sudden, the children start to cry. And then everyone's like, Santa's not real. Santa's not real. Santa's not real. I didn't realize that at that moment, I just gave like 20 children PTSD. I hope they recover it. And then Santa had to go back. I never got into trouble. And it's not my fault. He didn't glue his beard onto his chin. If he had glued his beard onto his chin, it wouldn't have come off. But he just lazily wear it like a mask. Of course it's gonna come off if I pull on it. Wasn't my fault anyways. But then even though I know Santa is not real, I just kind of still want to believe in the magic of Christmas, you know? But Christmas is great. I want to believe that Christmas is wonderful. So, well, at school, you know, people would say like, oh, like every year Santa leaves me a present. And I was a good girl, so Santa left me stuff. And then, like, Santa would have cookies. If I leave cookies, Santa will come and eat them. But I knew from the start that Santa's not real, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that Santa's not real, because who am I to destroy somebody's happiness just because it destroyed mine. But I like the feeling of Christmas magic too. So I would pretend to be my own Santa. I would buy my own present. I would wrap it up, put it right beside my bed, and I would write a letter to Santa. And I would write a return letter from Santa in a different handwriting. Like, I would use my left hand to write my letter, and I would use my right hand to write Santa's letter. And I would put it, and then I would have a plate of cookies, and I would purposely bite into them so it looks like there's marks. And then I would go to sleep. And then I would wake up in the morning and it's Christmas Day. And then I look over to the side of my bed and then I found presents. And I'm like, Santa gave me presents. And then I open it and it's like, oh my god, it's the stuff that I wanted. Like, even though it felt good though, I was really happy. I mean, even though I'm like, I basically already know, but like, it's the Christmas magic. It is the Christmas magic. And then really only until I joined Faith that I really celebrated Christmas with you guys and feel like Christmas is a pretty, you know, magical time to be with your family. I think it's really less about Santa. I think it's really more about spending time with your loved one. So I was wondering, what should we do this Christmas? I kind of want to make it special for you guys, but I also kind of want to just... Because I know a lot of people will be with their family, and that's okay. But I also know that there will be people who can't celebrate with their family and might feel lonely during Christmas, just like I do. So I really want to stream so that you would be less lonelier on Christmas, because I'll be here with you. But I was wondering what we should do. Arigato, Chapter, your dad is Santa Claus now. Oh, Thelma had a magic murder? Ooh. I was just thinking... what I was planning to do Home Alone 1, 2, 3, but I don't know where, because Home Alone is like a Christmas classic I've never watched before, but I did some research and it's a Christmas classic. And so I thought, hey, maybe you can skip 3, okay, so Home Alone 1 and 2. I was thinking, but when shall we do 1 and 2? You guys, you'll be home this year, but you'll be all alone. You won't be alone, because I'm here. I'll make sure you won't feel alone. I'll make sure that you spend your Christmas with me, so you're not alone. Cause I'm here for you. See, that makes us 2 less lonely people on this planet. Okay, we can do Home Alone 1 and 2, but I'm not sure exactly when we should do. If you have any ideas, you can let me know. What other Christmas things we could do? I was thinking this watch along and maybe play some Christmas puzzle games. Just to spend time with you on Christmas, you know? Basically, just to give you company. Cause being alone in the holidays really sucks. Especially if you know, look at social media with all of your loved ones. I'm sure it's sucky to be alone and then you watch people have fun. So I just really wanted to give company so you would feel less lonely. Die Hard would be a fun watch. Ooh, we can do Die Hard. I'll think about the timing, cause I don't know how it works. Cause my time zone and your time zone is a little off. Maybe we'll do a Christmas Eve daytime stream, and then we'll do a Christmas Eve nighttime watch along, and then we'll do a Christmas morning, cause I feel like Christmas morning feels more special than Christmas night or something. Or maybe Christmas morning we could just watch. You drink your sorrows away. Don't drink your sorrows away. Don't drink. It's bad for you. Don't drink. Don't drink too much. It is bad for you. Families meet up in the afternoon and evening. Okay, then Christmas morning we could yap, and then Christmas night we could yap. Maybe. If bad, then life feel good. Because you haven't met me yet. And you have met me now, so I will help you drink less alcohol so you can live a longer life. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to spend Christmas time with you guys this year. We don't have to. I mean, my goal is to just make sure that you don't feel too lonely. Yeah. Cause it sucked to be alone during holiday season. And maybe we could give each other company. Yeah. Oh wait, talking about your family don't communicate much with you. Me too. That's why I have daddy issues. But it's okay, because you can communicate with me. I'm here now. I'm a perfect communicator. I will talk to you over the walkie-talkie. Over. I'll be your personal communicator. You feel a heartache every time it's December. Stupid holidays with stupid lights and stupid carols. Huh? I will take your heartache away. So, from now on, every December, you spend the holidays and lights and amazing lights and beautiful carols with me. good caroler, because all I can sing is "Last Christmas I gave you my gat, and the very next day he got phantom text. This year will save me from mewing. I'll give it to someone Sigma." If you like if you like it, the holidays don't feel the same like they used to. I'm not sure. Do you see that? That was my eye tweaking. So my eyes are getting really painful. I'm not sure what the carols or holidays used to feel, but I'm sure they felt really nostalgic because you were younger. And I think that when you were young, you remember a lot of good memories. And those nostalgic memories, they, you know, they keep to you. And then now you're big now. You're a big girl and big boy now. And you're busy and then maybe, you know, it's kind of like you no longer live in the same house with your parents, or you no longer eat breakfast every day with your siblings, or you no longer fight over who can have controls for the TV, or you no longer fight for who can go to the bathroom the fastest during a commercial. You know, all those Christmas stuff that you do with your family that you did as a kid probably has really good memories. Which I'm really happy to hear that, because that means you had a great childhood, even though not all is good. But, you know, at least, you know, when you say like, oh, the holidays isn't used to be like it was before, which means that you experienced something good in your past, which is great. Because that means you had a good time. See, and it's okay, because I'll be here. So we'll make the good times even better. Don't let the bells stop ringing. Jingle na na na, jingle na na na, jingle na 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 na. Na 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 na. It's okay. You know, memories are good to hold back to, because there is something that you treasure in the rest of your life. So I hope you don't think too negatively about, you know, the past. Like, don't cry because it's over. Smile because you've had it. You know, that's nice. And we can always make more memories. It of course may not be as good as what you experienced as a kid, but I try my best. I try my... Even though I don't celebrate Christmas, but... I mean, at the end of the day, Christmas is all about spending time with your loved ones, right? See... 6-7 on a Merry Christmas. 6-7. You know what's funny? Like 6-7 is not even funny anymore to people of my generation. But every time a boomer does 6-7, it makes me laugh. I think it's really funny when boomers are like 6-7. You know, it's, or like when millennials are like 6-7. Like, it makes me so happy. It's like so funny. Like if I see a Gen Alpha go 6-7, I won't laugh. But if I see A millennial say 6'7". Did I do it that right? That's so funny. 6'7". Just give it like... Just give it like 2 more weeks. And then maybe nobody would say 6'7" anymore. What about when Jelly says 6'7"? I think she would say it in such a rage baity where she'd be like 6'7", 6'7". Oh my god, 6'7". What do you guys like about 6'7"? You know, 6'7". She'll get so rage bait about 6'7". She does, yeah. I know her way too well, man. I know her too well. Jelly still got it. This is like so funny. Falcon was asking about 6'7" on Twitter a couple of days ago. Your Jelly impression is spot on. Really? I don't think I can impersonate Jelly. She's so cute, man. Jelly is so cute. I love her so much. Awawawa. She's my favorite awawawa. Awawawa baiter. Awawawa rage baiter. It's so funny. I was convinced she was here with us. Do you know that if you flip awawawa backwards, you would get awawawa? Jelly is very cute. I think that's why people like to bully her. No bully. Jelly, do not bully Jelly. She's too cute to bully. She's like a monkey. If you bully her, she'll explode. So do not bully her. Well, you're lucky she's a monkey and not a baboon. Because if she's a baboon, if she gets angry, her ass would be red. So you're lucky she's not a baboon. What are your thoughts on Jelly? Jelly, I love her. I love her. She's my good friend. I love her so much. See. A baboon. If I was a monkey, I would want to be a gorilla. Because Cause that means I would have big boobs. And I could tap on my boobs like, oh, you. You know? That would be the closest thing I would have to big boobs. Yeah, I would want big boobs, man. Don't you want to be a gorilla? Yeah, big boobs. Gorillas aren't monkey. They are monkey! What do you mean? They're... apes. Wait, they're apes. Wait, monkeys are apes. Gorillas are apes. Baboons are apes. Right? I don't know. What's the genus? What's the genus for... What group do you call, like, monkeys? It's complicated. What? You know, it's like how... tigers are felines. And cheetahs are felines. And cats are felines. But what about... baboons and monkeys and orangutans and gorillas? Oh, primate, like primate. The Pokemon! Primate and I are really similar. We both get rage baited all the time. I am Face Connect's greatest rage baited. I'm not a rage baiter, I'm the rage baited. I'm on the receiving end all the time, man. It's so easy to rage bait me, you have no idea. And I always fell for it all the freaking time. And I get so freaking mad, cause what the frick would you do something like that? And as I say that, I fall for another rage bait again. There is like... there is no cycle to that. I can never win this stupid battle. You are primate too? No, you're Homo sapien! You're not a primate! You are a Homo sapien! Homo sapien! Gullible is written on your ceiling. No, it's not! There's nothing written on my ceiling. Even if there's something written on my ceiling, you wouldn't know. Exactly. What? You're what? You're a Homo sapien. Cause if you follow the theory of monkeys, the evolution was that fish, like the Earth was just water, and then it was microbiome amoebas, and then penicillium, and then fish, and then from fish to land animal, and then to mouse, and then to split to monkeys, and then from monkeys, goo goo gaga, get brain cells, evolutions, becomes Homo sapiens, which are humans in your genus form. No, Sakana is a fish that could talk, which means he has surpassed the capabilities of his own species. Because his own species couldn't talk, but he can. Which means that he have reached enlightenment. He was the chosen one. He has cultivated hard enough to reach the next level of fishhood, which is to be a merman, so he could speak. Shockingly knowledgeable on evolution. Of course, I played Spores. Of course I know about my evolution. No, but I also read about it on a manga panel before. Mangas are educational, you know. Sometimes you get knowledge like that. His cosmos has reached 7 cents. Dun 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 dun. Don't mind me, I was distracted. It's the ADHD in me, I needed to jingle jangle. Now we're at X-Files. What's X-Files? What is X-Files? Is it like some criminal? I don't like watching criminal stuff. You know, there's this stereotype that girls like watching criminals investigation and not bat an eye. No, I get creeped out when I read about any criminal every time I see the face of a criminal, I feel like they're coming to kill me, and I get really scared. And then I don't want to read and learn anything anymore. It's an old sci-fi show. Oh. Yeah, like women really enjoy crime stories. I am the exception. I'm horrified. You know, the way you guys told me about people who actually live in your house was so creepy that till this day I am still freaking paranoid that I stuff every single corner. Any hole is stuffed with things. I don't know, I'm just paranoid. Yeah, squatters. Ever since you guys told me about squatters, I have been so paranoid. You have no idea. Like it's scary, you know? Like it's terrifying. How do they do it? How do they get into your house without you even knowing? If you have a big house, it's easy to hide. But the examples that you show me is just an apartment, and somehow they live underneath the bed. I'm so glad I sleep on a freaking mattress. There's no bed frame to be scared about. Arigato Super Chat though, Incest Devil. The X-Files, a show about Lumi and Dizzy investigating paranormal stuff for FBI. That is so cute! That is so cute! I feel like Dizzy will purposely scare Lumi. Cause Dizzy is not scared. But she would pretend to be scared just so that Lumi would be scared. While Dizzy just watch her reaction because it's fun that way. Squatters can live in a hidden basement, the attic, or inside the walls. Yeah, like, scary how they can just coexist with you. Imagine if you're naked. They will see you naked. That's crazy. What if you're like doing the do, you know, with your significant others? That's like free corn for him. That's creepy, man. That's creepy. Like that movie Parasite. Oh, I never watch. I don't want to watch. Sometimes they watch it through a hole. That's scary, man. That's scary. What the freak? There's no holes in my place. No holes. It's crazy. I would not want to have. That's like the worst nightmare. Do you know majority of people have over 1,000 parasites in your body? Yeah, I mean parasites are parasites, but this is like a real person. That is so scary. That you know you thought you're alone at home, but then you're not exactly alone. Ugh. Thinking about it creeps me out. It's like that guy from the train incident. What guy from the train incident? You just never know what might happen. Christmas is less lonely. Oh no, guys! I think some people here are, you know, stuck in the old timeline. You need to refresh. Restart. You guys have to restart the stream to come back. Lazarus squatters are very dumb. Why? They should be kicked out. They don't even pay for rent. They don't even... It's trespassing people's homes. Isn't that enough to go to jail? Cause you're in somebody's property, you know? Squatters make you less lonely. Not in a good way! Wait. Some places make it hard to get rid of them? What? That's insane! Why do squatters have rights? They're trespassing people's house! That's crazy! But they're trespassing people's house! That's messed up. I would just commit. I can't say that. But like... Well, like... You own the place! You own the place! Why do they have rights to the house? Man. What? There's special laws so you can't be kicked out of your house? Do people actually own a house and then they rent the house away, but they're still staying in the house? So they live their life like as a squatter, but then they technically rent the house away, and then they sold the house, and then now there's a new buyer, but then when they're discovered under the law because they originally owned the house and they signed like a do not get kicked out of the house law, they're now eligible to stay inside the house even though somebody bought it. That's crazy! That's like some next level detective fraud. Yo, if I ever were in a situation where there's a squatter, I would make this like if I know there's a squatter, I'll make the squatter life a living hell. Like I would like put rotten food and make sure I would poison all of my food or something. Like, you know, I have my own rights, right? Why you're eating my food? They're made specifically for me. I need to poop, so like I make them eat laxatives and then I block the toilet so they can't poo poo. You know, or like I don't know, spray bugs attracting things on their clothes so that bugs are all over them and they can't do anything. And like, you know, like I own a dog and then my dog has protective rights and I can just let my dog roam around or something, and if you get bitten it's not my problem because I signed some for my dog. Or like or like play music really loud until like 7 a.m. every single day, because if I'm not having a good life then you can't either, and make sure to blast it really hard, really loud every single day. Every single day you drill a hole in the wall at 7 a.m. in the morning, go or you play the drill music, and if they land you a complaint, you just say, well, this is my house, I have my right to do whatever I want, so, you know, two can play the same game. Yeah, that would break some laws for the loudness of, well, I don't have to do it so loud that I affect my neighbors. I just have to do it so loud that only they can hear it. You know, like, just do whatever you want to drive them away. Maybe you can scare them. Pretend you're like haunted or something. Possessed. Take like the Bible and the cross and just scream at them in a different language. Like, what about just hush? And then like spray water all over yourself and just like shove like crosses on them and then like decorate your entire house like a cult or something. You know, that would drive them away, right? Surely they'll scare them, right? Yeah. Did you get summer sale? I mean, no, not yet. I'm pulling this Saturday on stream. Surely there's different ways to chase them away. Like burn something incredibly smelly or something. so they won't wanna stay. You know, like they won't wanna stay at the house and just drive them away. Yeah. What else can you do? Oh yeah, make it the house smelly then. Leave the poop all over or something. Ooh, a fart spraying machine sounds good. Like every day you just go to the doorstep and then you just spray the fart machine. And eventually they won't be able to handle it because then they'll say it's unfair. But you say, well, how can you take away my rights to fart as a human? It is not something I can control. It is merely my body. So are you saying that you are denying me of my basic human rights? Are you saying that I cannot even do something every basic person should do biologically inside my body to excrete out toxins? Would you want me to explode and die instead? Is that what you're implying? You do not take away my rights to fart. That is something I am entitled of as a human in this world. Yeah, you know, and then because of that, they can't sue you, but they'll suffer every day because of the fart smell, and then they'll eventually move. Yeah! But I still think pretending to be like some crazy lunatic reciting the Bible every single day might scare them off. Yeah. Just make sure to recite them passionately. And say like, I'm selling your soul to the devil, I'm selling your soul to the devil, I'm selling your soul to the devil, I'm selling your soul to the devil. Or like pretend you know witchcraft or something. Then they'll be scared. They just have to be scared. And then once they're scared, that's how you get them. And then you should learn how to walk upside down. And then just like one day just like walk across really fast. And they'll be so freaked out. And they'll run away. Are you planning to play ZZZ? I have been playing ZZZ ever since it launched. I just don't stream it, but I've been playing it for the longest time. Yeah, just like be flexible and go on your floor. Or you hire somebody who can do that. And just make them walk around your house in the middle of the night. You know? Yeah. And then scare them. And then they want to leave. Many ways to make them want to leave. Ooh, I'm so eepy, guys. My eyes kinda hurt. Might go to Eepy Land soon. I haven't eaten the entire day. I cleaned my place. I sweep the floor and I sprayed the floor with antibacterial spray because I'm lazy to mop and I'm lazy to vacuum. I just clean here and there. I hope you're proud of me. But it took out all of my energy and I didn't take a nap. So I'm very eepy. Alright, my blackout! Well, you see, there were some spots on my extension plug. And so I wanted to clean my extension plug. And what I actually did was, I brought my extension plug. That's the first thing I did. Which I regret. I took my extension plug and I brought it to the sink and I was about to turn the water on. And then I realized, wait a minute. This is an electronic! I can't wash it like this! itself finally work at that moment. I almost just opened the sink and washed my extension plug like a dirty rug. And so I put it aside and I thought to myself, then how do I clean this? Because regular tissues is not gonna do its job. And so what I did was I took my antibacterial spray and I sprayed the heck out of it. All the holes are filled. I gotta make sure all the holes are filled. Not one of them empty, all filled. And then I wiped the top parts away. And then I thought, okay, this looks nice. So I put it back, plug it back in. And then the moment I plug in my microwave, I saw sparks. Not the Coldplay sparks, but not the happy kind of sparks you wanna see. I saw sparks and then my place got blacked out. And then I was like, oh. And then what happened was I smelled something burning. Something smells like burnt something. And then I didn't really thought about it, and I had blackout the entire day because I didn't know what the problem was. Because every time I turned on the lights, it just goes black again. And then I turn on the lights and then I do my own thing and then it goes black again. And every time it's that frigging extension plug. And so, okay, I unplug the extension plug and I look inside and it's all black. Have you ever taken your phone and opened up your flashlight and shine inside your extension plug? It's like black. And I googled, why is my extension plug inside black? And it told me it got like electrified. And you know what's worse? Is that when I first plugged the thing in, I felt a little bit of static on my finger. It was like, psst. But I'm really used to static because I get static so often that it hurts all the time, but I'm pretty much used to it. I just feel like zzz. I'm like, oh, it's another static, I guess. Whew. Almost got electrocuted there. And then I realized that it's black. I googled and then I read some Reddit posts, and there was this person who posted, oh my god, I accidentally I dropped water inside my power socket and it's all black inside. Why is it happening? They're like, oh, you must most likely have turned on your extension plug when the insides are wet. And I go, oh, but alcohol evaporates, water don't. So how come mine still gets on fire? Or something? Because alcohol evaporates. So it will be dry very soon. Then why would it, like, why? Water does too, but water takes a long time. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I threw that extension plug away. I still have a new one, so that's fine. Still. It was something. Oh, now I'm really eepy. I'm like telling this story with my eyes half open, could you tell? Now I sound like a drunk yard. Because I'm eepy. Like the whole time I was telling this story, I'm really eepy. Like not even conscious anymore. I will come up with Christmas streams and I will update you guys. But definitely, I will spend every single holiday with you guys because I don't have anybody to spend holidays with. And it will be my honor to be able to spend the holidays with you guys. So you better spend the holidays with me. But it's okay if you have to spend it with your family. I understand. I'm talking about those who don't. You better spend it with me. See. So I could spend every holidays with you guys. So that you too can brag to people like, oh, well, I'm not spending Christmas alone this year. I'm spending it with somebody amazing that you will never ever get to spend with. Arigatou, Samuel. I wanna spend holiday with you. Cause that's what makes you guys matter. And because you guys matter, I wanna spend every single celebration. I'm really easy. I will eat now. Thank you for coming, guys. I will eat now. My eyes are really annoying. But I will eat now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Waiting room is up, but I'll do full archive stream of me doing the polls this Saturday. And then we'll have Christmas streams with you. I always appreciate you guys. Well, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate. Oh, I'm really eepy now. I'm slurring my words. I'm gonna go eepy now. Good night. Good night. Good night. Love you. Hope you have. Ugh! Not me banging my nose on the mic. I mean, I look like a drunk person. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 16 is